Hello, dear friends from Finland. Holger Kessler here, now working for Atkins Realis, a global engineering consultancy. Also previously, I'm still working for the British Geological Survey, and I'm pleased to deliver a few words. I'm currently in Austria, in a very different landscape, and I'm pleased to deliver a few words together with my friend and colleague Nico Putkinen, to talk about the future of digital geosciences, artificial intelligence and digital twins. I hope you enjoy the few words I bring to you, and Nico will hopefully be able to present the slides. One of the most important things is for scientists and engineers to see systems and connected systems. So this slide shows the built environment, the natural environment, and how it combines, and how the cyber-physical, which is the digital replication of this environment, will enable the two systems to be linked up. So in a groundwater system, for example, those are your pumping stations, your wells, and your natural aquifers, and your groundwater, and how all of that will become one combined digital system, which you can also start to call a digital twin. In order to understand the systems, we first of all need good data and information, which is why in Corica and everywhere else in the world we are investigating the subsurface as geologists, hydrogeologists, ground engineers. We drill boreholes, we take samples, we equip the sites with sensors, and we are trying to understand how the subsurface is made of, and what it is made out of. And in case of Corica, we are also monitoring the water flows in real time, and that is what we are beginning to call this system that we're building a real digital twin. The next few slides show the example of a bicycle, how a digital model, a digital shadow and a digital twin differ. And that is if you have information going backwards and forwards between the natural real world system and the computer system, which in case of a monitored groundwater body where you pump, extract water, monitor the aquifer's response, feed it into the groundwater model and make decisions on pumping and abstraction, is the beginning of that real natural environmental digital twin. Artificial intelligence, which basically is an increasingly efficient way of making sense of lots of data, in particular unstructured data and pattern recognition, will start to help us as scientists and engineers to extract more and more insight. And that is not just the machine, that's the machine supporting humans from data. And these examples of a company called Civils AI extracting geological data from PDF scans of boreholes is a really good example of where we're using machine learning algorithms to decode and deconstruct and learn from historic records. And this will be a game changer if we can access all the libraries and all the records and maps in archives, in geological surveys and in town councils and everywhere. So AI will be supporting us as to make even more informed and better decisions with more and more data. Better data information and visualization of the subsurface, the underground and all its parts and components, whether they're pipes and cables, boreholes, wells, geology, archaeology, rock, soils, groundwater. Better visualization is not just only important for engineers and water companies and geologists. One of the key reasons why Nico and Anna Kaiser and everybody started the project in Corica is the main reason to have visualization and models is to also talk to and engage with everyone affected in the area, so they can get a better sense of what's happening underground. You might call this stakeholder engagement, but it really is just showing people on a map, on a three-dimensional map, how what we do at the surface is is affecting what's happening below the surface. So the Grand Canyon that you can see nicely in the United States, the Grand Canyon under Curica, you can't really see. So we hope that we get better and better with 3D geological and groundwater models to make sure people understand what's happening beneath the ground, and therefore getting their buy-in or their social license, what we used to call it. And what I will always remember from when I had the pleasure to visit Aki at Turku Water Augmented Aquifer Recharge, ESCA project, and at Curica, and I had the fantastic evening with Anna Kaiser and Nico and Jussi and lots of stakeholders. I always was fascinated how good you Finnish people are at engineering and ground engineering and hydrology, hydrological investigations, and also information technology. And what I always found very interesting is when I asked people, which conferences do you go to and who do you tell about all this? Someone in that hut in the forest up in northern Finland said, oh, we don't. We just do things really well. We don't need to tell anybody else. So my big message for you, and what is a little bit the theme of this conference, do go out, do things well in Finland, but also do go out and tell the world how digital ground investigation, digital engineering, ground monitoring, groundwater monitoring, and using natural systems in conjunction together with engineered systems, in particular in the water sector, how well you are doing, and that you really should be on the world stage. So yes, thanks for the opportunity to talk. Really sorry I couldn't be there. I hope Nico can deliver these slides and a few of my words, and hopefully he can answer some of your questions. If not, I hope to be there again very soon. Thank you and have a good day.